you choose your mindset, which then equals to you choosing your reality. So, living through love. What I mean by that, or what I mean by that is practicing the radiation of love, practicing what it's like to love something so deeply. I spoke about this in one of my previous videos, but a lot of people don't know what it's like to love. A lot of people don't know what it's like to be loved. A lot of people don't know what it's like to love purely and genuinely, just because it's not something they were shown growing up, and it's not something that they know, like they're comfortable with or they've seen. Learn to practice love in like a lightful way. I wouldn't say that it almost creates a mindset shift, but it definitely does. But it's just how grounded you are in love. Once you start to practice love, and ways to practice love are through meditation, constant reassurance to self, learning how to reground yourself. Once you are grounded in love, it'll easily start shifting your mindset. It'll be times where you're just in radiance of love. You're just gonna be simply so unbothered by another person or just things that aren't going your way, because you're radiating in love. For example, something that would usually get you mad or get you upset or get you out of character isn't going to get you out of character anymore, because you're going to be radiating this energy of love. A perfect example here is regular arguments that you would have entertained. Instead, you're just going to be radiating love. You're going to wish that person love. You're going to understand that where that person is at, you are not there. And you're just going to wish them love, because that's probably most likely what they're missing. An amazing way to learn or to start this practice is things or situations that really push you into a mood but aren't going your way. Consciously, you have to consciously practice this on repeat, so that it'll soon become part of your subconscious. A good way to start this practice is when you catch yourself in situations or negative thought patterns, or just in situations that you feel aren't going your way. You can take a pause in that thought, take yourself a couple steps back, and find something to be grateful for within that situation that is not going your way, or that you feel is not going your way, or that argument that you just had. A couple steps back and see what you can be grateful for within those moments. For example, traffic. Traffic is not my go-to. I'm not a fan of traffic. I'd rather drive 40 minutes on an empty back road than sit 20 minutes in traffic. I'm not a traffic girl. I do not appreciate traffic. And I can sit there and complain about traffic, or I can start learning to be grateful and allowing love to flow through my body. In this case, what I would do in traffic, I'd be grateful for the time that I'm having, the free time with myself, the time I could sit and listen to my thoughts. I'd be grateful I have a car that functions. I'd be grateful that I'm able to drive. I'm grateful that I got up in the morning. I'm grateful that my car is able to sit in traffic. I'm grateful my car has no problems. I'm grateful that I can go and come from where I'm going. And what this gratitude will do is it'll alter the emotion or the mood that I was in into a more positive mood, allowing me to then learning to love. Being able to live life through love is going to help you shift your mindset. It is going to shift your mindset. It is going to shift your mindset to love and gratitude. Gratitude and love go hand in hand. When you learn to be appreciative about everything around you, when you learn and realize that everything we have is honestly gifted to us, when you learn to be grateful for every single thing that you have, you learn to love. You are love. The way I feel for this food is love. I'm grateful that I'm able to afford a warm meal. I'm grateful that I'm able to go to a restaurant and get this food. I love that I can do that for myself. I love that I could order this food online. I love that I could get up and actually go down the elevator, down the stairs, and go get this food for myself. I am grateful, and I love that for myself. And when you start to shift your way of thinking, shift your way of feeling, your whole reality starts to shift. The negative moods that you put yourself into, the negativities that you actually pour your energy into, those things snowball. Those things build compounds. And once the compound is being built, they become compounded. That brings you to a different version of your reality. That brings you to a mindset of you focusing on all the negativities. That brings you in a world full of nothing is ever working out for you. That puts you in a world filled with your mind automatically focusing on the things that are not working out for you. That puts you in a mind where you're very reactive, very defensive, very in a mood all the time. It's just not a good thing for you. But once you learn and once you are practicing love, consistently practicing to live your life through love, it'll start to show up for you. The whole quick, nasty attitudes, that's not the vibe anymore. The whole toxicity, that's not the vibe anymore. Honestly, I don't ever know why that was the vibe, but learning to vibrate, learning to radiate this love for everything that we have, for everyone that we encounter, it will change your life. Learning to live through love is life-changing because it puts you in a state of love, it puts you in a state of gratification, and it puts you in a state of being grateful for everything that you have. The littlest things start to multiply. The littlest things, they start to compound. For example, this is one of my biggest examples yet. YouTube. If I'm sitting here shitting on the fact that I have 44 subscribers, if I'm focused on how things aren't going my way, Lord, thank you that they are. But if I was in a state of focusing on what wasn't working out for me, it eventually would have made me stop. It would have made me so doubtful. It most likely would have made me so fearful. It would have just made me not believe in myself. I don't see any benefit in it. It just wouldn't have worked for me. And if that's the way you're thinking, it's not working for you too. If the way that I'm explaining that thought process is resonating with you, listen to yourself and allow yourself to learn to love. Learn to switch the mindset. Learn to be consciously aware and shift your mindset to love and gratitude. A lot of the things I talk about on my channel, they go hand in hand. And for this one really goes hand in hand into the abundance mindset and able to start becoming more abundant and able to start living a more abundant life and able to stop living in the lack. You have to learn to start being grateful instead of focusing on what you lack, which is the things that aren't going your way. You choose your mindset, which then equals to you choosing your reality. Allow yourself to become aware of it, allow yourself to show up for yourself, and allow yourself to learn through love. You deserve a loving heart. You deserve to feel love. And you deserve to be loved. It makes me so upset. It actually hurts my heart when I see people or just kids so angry. It's just I wish we could practice together what it's like to love. What it's like to find the good in every single situation that you have. How it's benefiting you and how it's actually good for you. And how we can radiate and be grateful for that love. How we can radiate love and be grateful for the situation instead of shitting on it. That brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for anyone who made it this far in the video. I am so grateful for every single person who watches this video, every single person who engages with my channel, every single ounce of support I've had with my YouTube channel, with my goals, with showing up for myself. I am so grateful for every single one of you. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey. Thank you so much for watching this video.